All right, guys. Quick trade recap of today's trade. I'm just gonna go through this. Just a quick video. Today was a break-even trade, and the reason for the trade was, first of all, when I started getting into market open was by the 4 hour above. So maybe we're gonna go up to this, fill the 4 hour gap in this week. I don't know, but I just had it as a possibility. But on the 4 hour, we were clearly bullish. We broke above a high, then came down. But we then also invested for value gap and came up and respected a bearish for value gap, which also made me bearish. And on the daily, we were inside this daily for value gap for a while, and we're still in a down trend on the daily. So, what did I want to see? Coming into market open, we swept Asia highs on ES, as you can see, but we did not do it on NQ, which gave me an SMT divergence. After this SMT divergence, we had an inverse for value gap to the downside and a market structure shift on NQ. This made me want to go shorts, obviously. And my A plus setup is a liquidity sweep, SMT, market structure shift, and a value gap retrace with 1 minute of formation. That's my A plus setup, and that was exactly what happened. We had a liquidity sweep with an SMT, we had a market structure shift, we then had a value gap retrace, and after this value gap retrace, we invest this gap to the downside. Now, coming into the trade, I entered with I think $530 risk, and we then came up a bit. Came up, it's all good. We did not get stopped out. We then came down, and we came down to we actually started dumping. This was my break-even target. When that got hit, I moved my stop loss to break even. And then thinking about maybe taking partials, but my decision was not to take partials because I thought that this was a pretty good setup. So there was not really any reasons to take partials because I was not scared of losing the money, and also had my break even stop loss at break even. Um, Now I targeted Asia lows, but unfortunately we came up into break even and stopped me out, and now we can see we're actually starting to dump a bit again. I have no problem with this. Oh my god, my eyes. No problem with this. It's absolutely all right. It happens, and I did not lose money. Took a loss, and I could not record that because I was not home. I didn't have my PC with me, and then I deleted my charts drawing so I could not show you guys, which was unfortunate. But then I think it took a loss of like $600 or something. Um, and that was actually like that trade I took, I think Thursday or Wednesday last week, something like that. Actually changed my mindset a bit because before, if I take entries and I think it's bad price action, I just exit them at break even. Now, I will not do that anymore. I will enter a trade if I'm confident enough in the trade to want to put risk on the table. I'm not gonna just exit it off of emotions. That's terrible to do, and I'll never do that. And I don't know why I did it before. But what I'm saying is, if I enter a trade, I'm gonna set out a break-even target. I'm gonna set out a stop loss. If either one of these gets hit, I will act on the trade. If my stop loss gets hit, I will start journaling it and recording it. If my break-even target gets hit, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even and move on. Or about CP123, if I want to take prices on the trade, if it's a 3 or 4 hour trade. But that did not happen. We hit my stop loss this Wednesday, but we consolidated for a while. And normally, if I just see us consolidating, I just exit the trade. But now I actually decided not to because I think that is emotional trading. So from now on, if I put risk on the table, I'm just gonna sit there, watch it play out, either hit my stop loss or my break-even target slash TP if I don't have a break-even target, and I'm not gonna touch it. And sometimes I just set an alert at my break even target, and I then shut down my PC and I go on with my day because that does not affect my mental image that much. Then I get an alert. All right, I can alert. Cool. Break even target hit. I'll just go on to trading me on my phone. Just move my stop loss break even. Done. So I'm trying to find these ways that'll help my mental strength. So yeah, this episode is gonna be linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'll be posting 2 videos a day throughout this whole year now on my show from social media. So please go check that out if you like to. See, I think we're gonna hit TP because we're pretty close on ES. and it's just straight dumping. So I would not be surprised if we just, you know, hit my TP, but it's all good because this is part of the game. I have no problem with it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.